Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. That's another chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
De Jong. That's going wide left. The Netherlands disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking for the run. Reinders providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I like the look of this fella, Thierry Reinders, Peter. The Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game, and he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas and he comes through with flying colours.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here comes the corner. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Still goalless. De Jong. Gravenberg. Now it's Somerville. Looking for options for movement. Somerville gets into a good position. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Marlon. That's destined for the flank. Marlon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marlon.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did...
And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 18, Marlon.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's a throw. De Jong. Dumfries. That's been cut out, well played. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's got away. Good running, strong and purposeful. The ball has bounced loose now. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, good drive! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And they win it back again. That's a decent clearance. Reinders. And it's De Jong. He's gone for goal.
There will be 1 minute
Denied
added
by
time.
an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ball swung. Oh, good effort. And for the first half, that is that. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Senegal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to...
He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a cute ball. And here's Marlon.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shot, shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Gravenberg. Now it's Marlon. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Reinders plays it short. Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter.
Senegal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Gakpo. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
And here's Marlon. And he's intervened well there. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Reinders. And he's running through. He was under real pressure there. Picked out brilliantly.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution
Senegal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 5, coming on the field, number 24, number 13.
Oh, that was vital. Reinders. Oh, well played, well played. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Reinders, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get it through? Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Robbie. Gravenberg played out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Senegal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Substitution for Senegal, number 19.
Final
Coming
checks
on
on the
the field
touchline.
is
A change
number
about to
2.
occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the up.
And the shot! And he can thump it away. Now it's Lang. Van der Ven receives it in a wide position. The final 5 minutes. Lang tries to pass it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kluivert looking to receive it in space. Well, there's the clearance.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's being urged to shoot. Kluivert! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Substitution for Senegal, number 25.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.
And a quick announcement for
So
the
there
benefit
it
of
is.